Good morning, I'm meteorologist Michael White. This is our webcast on Fox10TV.com for Friday morning. Today we are going to see the weather pattern changing, and for some of you, you've already noticed that this morning with some spotty showers tracking from west to east. And as of the time we're recording this at 9:10 in the morning, we have some rain right around Castleberry and to the south of Evergreen, around Monroeville and Excel, across parts of basically Monroe and Conecuh County. Everyone else is essentially dry, and today's rain chance is going to be in the 20 to 30% range, and this is about what we'll deal with. Spotty, isolated showers tracking from west to east, not going to be a very big deal. But tomorrow, the rain chances increase, and we could see severe weather looking prominent around the Gulf Coast. Now, this is an outlook for severe weather possibilities on Saturday. This is done by the Storm Prediction Center office in Norman, Oklahoma. They draw these, and everyone shaded in yellow has the risk to see severe storms. But as we zoom in closer, you'll notice every county in our viewing area has a risk of severe weather. And because this is March and we're in springtime, all modes of severe weather will be possible. Straight line winds, large hail, and unfortunately a chance of tornadoes. Now, the main window of opportunity to see severe weather will be tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night. The reason why the risk even exists is because a warm front is going to lift up early tomorrow morning. It's going to surge our temperatures and humidity in a very big way. And as most of you know, when you have high heat and humidity, that's very strong and powerful fuel for thunderstorms. Temperatures on the board as of right now, mid to upper 50s around both Mobile and Pensacola. We do have upper 40s around Evergreen. But look at the warm air to our west. New Orleans, as of 9 a.m., is at 69 degrees, and there's even warmer air out over Texas, and the humidity is also higher to our south and west. Essentially, where this green-yellow color contours separate is where the warm front is located. Behind the warm front, the air is warm and humid. Ahead of the warm front, the air is cooler and less humid. Our dew points as of 9 a.m. are in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, very low. But as that warm front passes through, not only do the temperatures go up, the dew points jump as well. When they jump, humidity jumps, the air turns unstable, and that's why we're going to have a severe weather risk tomorrow. High today will reach 69 degrees. The rain chance in that 20 to 30% range, very widely scattered, not going to be a big deal, not severe in nature. A weak disturbance is crossing from west to east, and that's what's been impacting those of you in our inland counties. Most of that rain will stay to our north. For showers to exist near I-10 and Point South will come from the warm front, which is just to the west of Baton Rouge and New Orleans. As it lifts to the north and east, a few isolated storms will fire off, but essentially what's going to happen is it'll be almost like what we dealt with on Christmas Day. You sort of play the waiting game. Once the warm front lifts north and you see your temperatures and humidity levels rise, you wait to see if thunderstorms fire off in that unstable environment. If they do, they can turn severe, they can turn tornadic, so we'll have to keep a watchful eye on the sky and on the radar, and you need to make sure you have a way to get the warnings. We'll post them all on our Twitter feed and our Fox 10 News Facebook page, as well as on Fox10TV.com. And of course, as you know, there's numerous apps for smartphones to get those warnings immediately. And we'll do live stream coverage on Fox10TV.com as well as on the television side. So just make sure you have a way to get warnings if they go off. Now on the Futurecast, during the telecast, we usually run this for 24 hours, but here for the web version, we're going to run it for 48 to give you a little better indication on what we're expecting from now through this entire event. Most of the rain through today is going to primarily be inland, places like Jackson, Thomasville, northern Clark County. Then as we move in through a good chunk of the day, we're dry. Then as the warm front lifts in, a spotty shower or rumble of thunder will be possible. And we'll see that trend overnight for places like Pascagoula and Leakesville. But then by daybreak tomorrow, most spots will end up essentially dry. This is noon on Saturday. The atmosphere will already be warm and humid and unsettled, but there's not going to be much out there. But anything that forms, we'll have to watch to see if it could turn tornadic. But we're just not expecting to see very many cells form in the daytime. But once we move into the nighttime hours on Saturday, that's when we start to see the possibility of stronger thunderstorms that can turn severe in a hurry. The number of storms also grows. As running from 7 o'clock Saturday night all the way into 10 o'clock, much stronger storms are going to begin to show up. And then as we push forward to 2 a.m., we start to see the main front. This will be a cold front that will cool us back down and send the humidity back down. It will be knocking on our doorstep at 2 a.m. and by 6 a.m. it'll be right around the I-65 corridor with clearing in the northwestern section of our viewing area for Leakesville, Chatham, and Thomasville. So that's how the next 48 hours based on the Futurecast model should play out. The high today, 69, with a 20 to 30% chance of rain. Same deal tonight with just isolated rumbles of thunder. Have a way to get the warnings tomorrow to get through this possible severe weather setup with a high of 77. We do see the temperatures fall during the day on Sunday. The high for Sunday will basically occur in the morning, and then we'll see the temperatures decline all day long with the sky clearing and a low bottoming out at 40 degrees. And then we remain cool and sunny as we kick off next week. That's your webcast. Thanks for watching right here on Fox10TV.com.